Yeah. What up, though? It's your man, DJ Caveman.
DJ Iron Monkey.
And this is Airy.
A.K.A. Chocolate Suavemente.
Yeah.
Suavemente.
Mm-hmm. Now the weather's getting hot. I'm going to call you Captain Cools again, man.
Shit, Captain Cools.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. The Saturday before, 4th of July?
Right. It's our 4th of July show. Impromptu, because we didn't even know that it was the 4th of July this weekend.
And we're all wearing red, white, and blue.
And we're all wearing red.
Red, white,
and blue.
We're
all wearing red, white, and blue.
with no video today.
With no video today.
With no evidence.
No video. The Rock Lord, he's on assignment.
Yeah. If only you can see the video.
And we're all wearing red, white, and blue, and all of us have different patterns. Like, you have the kind of like checkers. He has like the flannel short sleeve, and then I have the stripes. And then, I got the bucket hat, like EPMD shit.
I know, mine's is better. I know.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm saying.
And it got holes in it, so it's a little loose. Airy. See? Airy.
Oh, my goodness.
My God.
Giving it that Kanye appeal. It's extra money because
so
it got
narcissistic.
Right? We got the not-so-silent producer in the building as well.
Yeah, hello.
Hey. What up?
Say hello to the people. Good morning. Oh, okay. So yeah, man. So what's new?
Oh man, I figured out this week as I'm getting a little older. When I get nervous in conversations, I do a Frank Sinatra impression, but I sing out what's on my mind as Frank Sinatra.
How so?
So if I'm getting nervous, I'd be like, "Today is a beautiful day."
You don't think that makes it awkward for other people?
Nah, I sing it in my mind, or I'm just like,
oh, in your mind. Oh, okay.
And there's my keys.
Okay.
She's fine. I don't know. It's weird, man. I'm a weird, artistic, creative guy, and I do weird, artistic things.
Everybody's weird. Everybody got a little quirkiness to themselves. Though.
Fuck that, I'm not weird at all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
What happened this morning?
Boom. Not so silent producer.
Not so silent producer out here early. Putting motherfuckers on blast early.
Alright, so yeah. What?
Why don't you tell us what happened?
I don't know. I was just minding my own business.
And?
In the car. She's in the car. She's in the car minding her own business.
Such a lady.
What had really happened is that we pulled up on the Cumberland Farms because motherfucker had to get some beverages and shit.
Okay.
And I was distracted by our not-so-silent producer, and I didn't put my car in park. So as I was getting out of the car, that shit rolled forward a little bit.
Shit.
And I hit the pillar in front of the motherfucking Cumberland Farms. Now, I didn't push on the gas.
Yeah, it just tapped?
It just tapped it.
Oh, okay.
Just gave it a little tappity tap.
You had a little bit of an old man moment.
And
you had it.
I'm just glad that those pillars were there. Because I couldn't get, my feet were dragging. Like, I put both my feet on the ground, and then the car started to move. And I was like, oh, shit. And she's, hey, hold on, the car is moving. I fucking know. I'm trying to get my feet in.
Hold on.
And then it just tapped the thing, boom, and it stopped. And I just quickly threw it in park. I got my feet inside. However, if the pillar wasn't there, probably wouldn't be on the show today because I'd be trying to pull my car out of the front of the Cumberland Farms.
Filling out paperwork. D's not going to be here due to some paperwork that he got to fill out.
Paperwork and shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I need to start
that's
writing
not really weird, though.
The moral to that story is don't get distracted while driving.
Well, yeah,
He was
but
supposed to be parked. He wasn't even driving.
yeah. And see, the worst part is he got the P on his hat. You figure that he'll be in park, though, right?
Wow.
Even though I know it stands for Pawtucket, but still. Either way. Yeah, no, it's just me making them kind of connections.
Yeah, so
Because that's what you do.
Hold on.
Is make fucking connections.
From one.
Like Chuck Berry.
So anyway, that was my weekend. How was everybody else's weekend?
No, it was cool so far, with the kids and all, like trying to get our little vibe and our footing on everything, because my daughter's up from Florida. My son, he's 16, and he's trying to get a summer job. My daughter, my oldest, she's 16 and a half. She's grown. She already got a job. So no, just trying to catch the vibe. And now that the kids are like 16 and the youngest is 10, it's now trying to get them together. And this is probably going to be like my last summer with them, where they like want to actually spend time with dad before they're like, oh, I want to go hang out with my friends, and do I have to, and that kind of stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's early. I'm going to New Orleans next week, so I'm forcing them to spend time together right now. So that way, when they're by my mother's house, they're not bickering and whining and getting on my mother's nerves, where now my mother don't want to watch them no more for the rest of the summer.
Yeah,
so
that's that age range where it's just like individuality, independence. I need to flock out.
Yep.
Flock out.
And privacy. And it's like, because with my daughter, she was like, I'm going to my friend's house. I'm like, wait, you asking me or you telling me? She's like, Dad. I'm like, no, come on now. Chill. You can't be just telling me I'm going to my friend's house. You ask, can I go to my friend's house?
Right.
Okay. Who's this friend? I'm like, whoa, slow down. What's the attitude for? Like,
now you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Go back in your room.
Now I really know.
Yeah. Now you're giving me a reason to say no. So it's like, all right. So she's like, I'm going to such a. So who's this such and such? I'm supposed to be there already. I'm like, wait. So
you made plans without asking your parents. Like, now you're just gonna be extra late, super duper late. Like,
but she's my oldest daughter, so you
she
have
out
to
with
have.
Boys.
Listen, I'm not even
fuck some kids up right now.
Women, I think 5 sets ahead of the game.
No, but you see, even with that, we already had this conversation where I already told this dude that my daughter was dating. I'm like, look, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your stomach, straight up and down, right? So the whole logic behind me punching them in the stomach was,
kids
watch.
be threatening kids.
No.
That,
This was the logic. This is what I told my daughter, right? And we already had this conversation. But I told him, I told my daughter, I'm like, if he's willing to take that punch for you, he's a good dude. If he wants to try to cower and this, he's not standing up for you. If he's willing to take a punch for you, he's gonna be the dude for you, right? Straight up and down. I'm not gonna punch him. It's just the threat is there that I can punch you if I want to. Just don't get fresh with my daughter. And if anything, I'm not gonna like beat him down. I'm just gonna give him a cuff to his stomach.
Make sure like some dude comes up, like
give him a stiff cuff in his
daughter.
stomach. And if
That's
you're
old
willing to
school
stand up for my daughter and take a punch for her, then that's cool. You a good dude.
if you want old school island shit, come over here so I can punch you in your shit.
Yeah, come here so I can punch you in your stomach.
You let me punch you in my shit, then you can date my daughter.
Straight up and down. That's just how it is. But like, if anything, it's
like, don't get arrested with child abuse.
no, it's not child abuse because I'm not fighting. It's not like there's a difference between a cuff.
No, there's not.
Like a stiff punch to the stomach.
That's not a fight.
No.
It's not. I didn't say
But you are gonna take the breath out of him.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, all right, kid. And then I'll console him.
But you realize
and then I'll console him. You're like, all right, you know what? Come on. Let's go get some water.
It would be different if he was 18. He's 16 years old. That's child abuse, dog.
No. See, abuse is when it keeps happening.
This is domestic assault on a child, a minor. You're going to go to jail.
Punch him in the stomach and console him. Be like, all right, come on, kid. Let's go get some water. Look like you need some. Look like you need to get some fresh air.
Just make sure we got bail money for you, dad, because you put some little kid. You will go to jail.
But you see. If anything, that's the wussification of some kids. Like, if a kid can't take a cuff to the stomach
from a grown ass man,
just for dating your look,
dude.
A dude is dating your daughter. Right? A dude is dating your daughter, right? And he's getting fresh, right? And he's getting fresh. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna call my nephews.
No, come on. You get your
call my
on Broadway
because I can't go fuck up some 16-year-old kid.
Nah, it's not about see.
And then I'm gonna have to fight him.
I know that's not what you're trying.
It's not what you're trying to do, but it's what you're doing.
No.
If you punch this kid in the stomach,
you see. No, see. This is.
Come here, kid.
Every time you say it, I just envision him doing it.
It's one and done. It's not a series. See, a beatdown is a series of hits. Like fucking somebody up is a series of hits, kicks, elbows, whatever. This is just a cuff to the stomach, and when he goes ugh and hunches over, I'm like, all right, kid, all right, you know what? Understand? I don't mean no harm. Just don't get fresh with my daughter. It look like you need some water, and I'll console him and I'll walk him over there. Right?
It's no
fight. It's no fight.
He's gonna go home
beef.
and tell
But then
his
you don't want
mother.
him for your daughter anyway.
Exactly.
If he goes home and tells.
Yeah, like yo,
don't
you
wanna
can't
say
look
no.
if you're not willing. No, because look, if it's not me,
He's gonna
no,
go home
because if it's
tell
him,
his mother that Mr. Alexis
No.
punched me in the stomach.
No, the whole
and
logic
the police
is-
are gonna show up at your house.
Listen
I'm
to
just trying to
this.
keep you out of jail,
No,
dog.
listen to this though. This is the whole logic though. So now this dude, right, is out with my daughter, and they're amongst other kids. He has to be willing to stand up for my daughter and be willing to take a punch. That's the whole logic.
Right, but you shouldn't be the one punching him. Is what I'm saying. Just get
it's just as long as he's not fresh. As long as he's not fresh.
Get your nephew, get your son.
As long as he's not fresh.
Come over here, take this shot in the face from my son. Then it's a 16-year-old punching a 16-year-old. It's
All
not.
right, so-
it's not a grown adult man punching like a young kid.
Now,
Legally, you can't do that shit. You can intimidate the fuck out of him. You can clean your guns on the table.
No.
You-
See, guns
what
are
if-
different.
what if
Guns
you-
are different. No. See, that's
What if
different.
You can't just slap the shit out of a little kid, man. Like, it doesn't matter.
What if you like try to bring him down to the basement? Just like, let me talk to you for a second.
No. See,
But hold on. It's not. But
It's the
hold on,
follow
it's-
through.
So
It's what happens
we
afterwards.
So you're a parent. You're a teacher and a parent. When you tell a kid no, you already know what they're gonna do. So instead of telling them no, you give them the absolute consequences of what's going to happen when you make that decision.
These are the things that are going to happen if you don't protect my daughter. I'm going to find you.
Has to be
fucking
like
chop
that.
you up into small little pieces.
See, look, chop into little pieces. That's worse. See, I'm like, look, see, wait, and trying to wiggle away. You got to watch out for this kind of dude, right? Now, so this is the conversation. This is laying the foundation. This is before any kind of cuff. Now, watch.
I get the logic in this situation.
So now this is what happens.
You can't punch
So
little kids,
now
man.
this is what happens. So now I see the kid and I say, hey, what's going on? I'm not gonna punch you in your stomach straight up. I just want to see you see how you are as a person. See if you're the one that's willing to stand up for my daughter. I'm not gonna punch you. If anything, let's go get some snacks because I met him for the first time. She was at a play, and he was there and he was watching her in the play, and me and my lady was watching the play too. So either way,
But you didn't punch him though.
I didn't punch him.
Okay,
but
well,
you
that's
see,
good, 'cause that's jail time.
No. But the threat was
Automatically.
But I had a conversation with him, shook his hand, we got snacks. I was hungry, so I think he had some snacks and I was taking some of his. I'm like, all right, come on, Jordan, don't get punched in your stomach.
What psychological torture is that?
Run some of them snacks. Now, me and him got a little bond going on, right? So if anything, we're just cool. And I'm like, all right, you know what? And he came over to the house and everything, and my son was like, you know what? You're dating my sister. I'm like, no, it's not your job to do that. It's not your job to do that right now. If anything, the threat is there, and it's quiet, and everything is cool. If I need to do it, he understands it will happen. But the other thing, too, is I seen Jordan's father. Jordan's father rides a motorcycle. Jordan's father's a big-ass dude. So this is the whole thing, too. If Jordan's gonna be a bitch ass and run back to his father and tell him all this kind of shit, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll have the conversation with the father. Whatever happens. I'm not gonna call and be like, I did this. No, I can't do that.
No, of course not.
So I got to be solid and have a conversation with the father and be like, look, this is my logic and this is what was gonna happen. If anything, don't get fresh with my daughter. There's a line that you don't cross. If not with my daughter, with women in general. So understand, as a father, I'm not gonna get a gun. I'm not gonna chop you up. You might just get a cuff to the stomach. That's it.
You better hope that nigga ain't James.
And that's
Bond or
it.
Some shit.
And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's not beat down. I'm not kicking him.
It'll turn into that though, because I don't know no 16-year-old kid that's gonna let another motherfucker punch them in the stomach and not swing back. So you're gonna have to,
No,
you're gonna have to hit
that's a
them
part of
really
respecting
hard.
But
Or,
you see,
you know these fucking young ass kids don't respect no elders.
no. But you see, no. But you gotta. If they don't, then you gotta start establishing it.
If it comes to the point where you gotta cuff them, make sure you cuff them twice. Because
if you said his father,
If it comes to fight and he wants to fight back, I'm gonna say, all right, cool. You know what? I understand you're a young kid and you want to fight back. That's cool. All right, chill. You know, whatever. And you know, I'll stand my ground and he'll get his punch in and whatever, and I'll give him that. And I'll respect it. And then it is what it is from there.
fuck that.
But see, that's what I was talking about, though. The wussification of the kids, and you talking about Gaga Ball earlier, and I know we wanted to talk about that.
We're going to touch on that.
Oh, man.
But, hey, any of you little motherfuckers thinking about fucking with my daughter, you understand?
You see? See,
That ain't the thing that's going to happen. I'm not going to cuff you. but you're gonna get cuffed. You understand?
I got a gun license in 2 states.
You understand how that feels?
And we're in one of them.
I'm not gonna cuff you, but you're gonna get cuffed.
Isn't that like racketeering?
There's ramifications and consequences for the type of shit you do in life, and I'm here to teach those lessons. I would like to hand them lessons out early from the beginning.
No,
I'm just gonna
I
say,
let you know from Jump Street.
You beat your kids. You beat your kids in the morning. Like, pow.
Yeah.
This is for later on because I know you ain't gonna clean the room.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm that father. I woke. Matter of fact, that's how I woke up my daughter this morning. I slapped on the butt. She was like, I'm like, all right, you know what? Make sure you have a good day so that way this doesn't happen again. So if anything, you gotta get up, you gotta brush your teeth. You got to get your breakfast because we're about to start the show in a minute, and you can't be making noise upstairs. So, all right, cool. So give her a nice little tap again, and it was a love tap. I'm like, all right, cool, get up. All right, did the same thing with my son. Give him a little tap. All right, hurry up.
A tap?
Yeah, a love tap.
Damn, man.
You know, like a
wish I had that.
like.
I was in a group home. I got my bed flipped, bro.
See, that's different. You see,
The bed was it. Yo, listen. If you didn't wake up for school, you're gonna wake up with the bed over your head. Period.
Yeah,
mattress. Have you ever woken up with a mattress on your face?
Hey man, you need to sue these motherfucking group homes, man. They ain't supposed to be abused.
They already got closed down, bro. DCYF is under investigation.
Yeah.
They cut me off when I was 18, but they wasn't even until I was 24. So now I'm trying to see a lawyer if I can get some
you need to
compensation for that shit. You know what I'm
the
saying?
chocolate
From the state.
suavemente is about to be a multi-millionaire.
That's like my little S.
Hey,
Yeah.
sue for like 20 million, you know.
settle for 8.
Settle for fuck that.
Donate to the show for like 15.
Sue for
20.
like 20 million. Make sure that shit's on the news. Be loud about that shit.
Just be like, ha!
You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a fucking MTV reality show.
With that much money to find out, don't tell your black coworkers that shit because they're going to people. And basically, he said that Idris Elba is too street, too urban within his acting, which is the most, as an actor, the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard, and plain racism. But also, it's like he's only saying it from the experience of him watching The Wire.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. It depends
So that
on what
means that's the only thing that you watched of Idris Elba.
Well,
so that means you're not
it's
an
more-
Idris
it's more-
Elba
I would
fan,
say-
With the
which is
exception
a
of-
biased answer.
With the
too.
exception of Luther, it just usually plays some pretty rugged ass character, dog.
He has some soft roles.
It's because-
he has the Tyler Perry movie that he was in. What, Daddy's Girls or something like that.
Shit. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies. So
No, but either
This is
way,
just the thing.
No, but it depends on the source
James
material.
Bond has always been the number one actor out of the UK, like the top dude that's in almost every action. Roger Moore was in the top in the 70s.
Yeah, except for that one.
Sean
dude. I can't
Connery-
even-
Sean Connery's
I can't remember that one off.
Sean
dude.
Connery's Scottish, actually.
Same thing.
It's not the same. At least don't confuse them
He's
with
in the
British.
UK Union.
They'll kill you.
He's
for
in the
that.
United Kingdom.
They rather you confuse them with Irish people.
It's over there near the good beer. That's
But yeah, long story short, he's sad about it because he became the villain in Hobbs and Shaw, the
This is
spin-off
gonna be
of
great.
Fast
Yeah,
and
my son
Furious.
wants to watch that.
Yeah, it looks crazy to
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
But I mean, I would like to see Idris Elba as a bad guy. Like to see him back into like that role of a villain because it's been a while.
But see, going back to that statement that they might not just like you because
It was
of person.
it was bad timing. What was going
Yeah.
on, and what was it? It was at the same. Media is going to try to mix that in with the idea of racism, even though racism isn't a word that's on a mass scale to oppress a group of people and stuff like that. But it was a very prejudiced statement that he can't be James Bond because he's too street. It's like, first of all, Daniel Craig was like the most street-looking James Bond I ever seen.
And he was in Layer Cake.
Layer Cake, yeah.
He got
that was a
more
crazy movie.
wounds in the James Bond movies he was
Love that
in
movie, yeah.
versus
Yeah.
anything else. That was a good movie. It was.
But you see, it's like, and this is the other thing too that I feel like people are mixing up with the whole argument because there's racism, there's ignorance, but then there's also prejudice, and you could be prejudiced without really being racist.
Yeah,
and I've been thinking about that too in a sense. Can you be prejudiced without being racist?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
You wanna
like,
know
are they-
why? It's a fictional fucking character. It's based off
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
author
yeah.
that thought he was so smooth that was in the Navy for 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
And he had friends that was special operatives
Yeah.
that told him stories. And
can't-
he was inspired by
You
this shit.
can't change the story. It's etched in stone.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's one of those things where it's like,
It's
okay,
fictional.
you know Donald Glover, Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
There was a rumor a long time ago that he was going to be the new version of Spider-Man before Spider-Man came out.
Miles Morales.
Because he was, you know, the live movie before they made it a cartoon.
Yeah.
He made a joke about it saying like, hell yeah, I'll do it. You know, a lot of people in the gaming world were coming at him. First of all, Spider-Man's not black, he's white. And it's like, you know, you don't see us trying to be Shaft. And it was like, why did Shaft have to be the only superhero that we have?
No, I heard that too. They was
But
like,
it was like,
that's like making Black Panther white. He could be from South Africa.
he's a fictional character, man.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing as James Bond. It's like, why can't he
no,
be
but Black Panther is a fictional character. Like, why can't he be white?
Listen,
Like-
we didn't say anything when Gods of
have
Egypt
Gary-
came
have
out
Gary
and we seen
Owens as
Gerard
Black
Butler
Panther.
on the screen.
Gary Owens.
That's Black Panther.
Gary Owens.
Hey, let's rewind back to
Oh, yeah.
Zoop, zoop, zoop. Gaga Ball.
Gaga Ball.
What the fuck did
Yes.
you guys
First of all,
See, again, the wussification of the kids
you know what?
have
I'm not
become
even gonna-
the
I'm not even gonna
evolution
use-
to Gaga Ball.
I'm not even going to use the term wussification. I'm going to use.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
use the term-
Go to sensitive training for this.
We have to send you to the sensitivity training.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Beating up little kids. And,
I have children of my own, and I wouldn't
Punch
want a
them in the
guy to
stomach.
just come up and punch my son in the stomach. But my son would deserve it if he was being fresh with another woman or another lady that he's trying to be with. So he deserved it. But you know,
what I'll say is that there's a huge lack of athleticism and gamesmanship being taught in American schools right now.
okay,
I don't know what they're teaching in gym class, but it's not sports. It used to be like you go to gym class and you learn athletic shit, kickball, how to throw a football.
Or you
maybe.
would learn that you were better doing math because you couldn't do most of the things.
Right, but now all the-
or you were
none-
very coordinated in things. But it's like,
but
that's
now-
how you found out who you are.
But now kids don't even like. I see there's a kid my size in the school that I volunteer at, and he
Is this
can't
in
throw.
middle school?
He can't throw. It's an elementary school. He can't throw a fucking football.
damn.
He threw that shit
wait,
with 2 hands.
Oh damn. Yeah.
What they're doing with education.
I was
is a
I was the pitcher for a kickball game, and I almost had 4 strikeouts in kickball. You're not supposed to strike motherfuckers out in kickball, dog.
Okay. I'm gonna stop right there.
4
and think
motherfucking strikeouts in kickball, dog.
You're being a little harsh at the elementary school.
No, I'm not, because these are 9 and 10-year-old kids.
He's the Nolan Ryan of kickball.
I can see it was like the little kids, like the kindergartners, even the first graders. By the time you get to 2nd grade, man, you like 7 years old.
He's pitching the perfect game.
Kickball, I can understand not being able to throw a football with one hand. Footballs are kind of big.
Yeah.
And we weren't using like a youth ball.
Kickball, yeah.
But a fucking kickball,
Call Guinness World Records. He's about to go for it.
run up, kick
Strike
the
out to
fucking
kickball.
ball. You ain't got to kick it hard, at least just kick it. And then they didn't know where the bases were.
I think
so.
it
Then they
started-
kicked the ball and they
I
just
think-
look at me like, "What do I do?"
I think the
Most
problem
strikeouts in a
started
2-inning game.
is when people started rewarding children for just participation.
The problem started
I've
when they
never
stopped
gotten
teaching
a-
sports in fucking school.
I never got an award for participation. It's like, listen,
Nah.
if you were here, you were here. If we didn't win, we didn't win.
But here's the other thing too. Like everything, the schools are not necessarily responsible for teaching your kid athletics.
Yeah.
That's
So,
absolutely true.
Like most problems that people blame on the school systems,
It's really
they happen at home.
I do have something
yeah.
to say about that. but go
Fucking
ahead.
people are not playing catch with their kids. They're not sending
Yeah.
them outside
Of course.
to go play with other kids because they think that the world is so much worse than it was when we were younger. But it wasn't. there's just more social media and more camera
There's
availability.
more access to information.
There's more access to cameras, so more shit gets filmed.
It's overstimulation, and when kids are away from that overstimulation, they don't really know what to do. And then this is what I see, and I try to avoid it. What happens, and I'll use me as an example. What happens with me is that with my kids, they get caught up in their phone, and it's easy. It's like a plug and play. I don't have to worry about them bickering. I don't have to worry about them fighting, and I could do whatever the fuck I need to do, right? And then now it's like, okay, guys, come on, get together, turn it off. Now they're like, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Play board game, read a book, go outside. If anything, clean your room. Get your laundry together, but and then they don't know how to do it. And then what I try to guard against is just telling them to do it, and just walk away. I try to actually be on the scene and be like, all right, come on, let's do it together. I'm gonna show you really how to fold these pants. I'm gonna really show you what I mean about folding these towels. Like, I try to be more hands on. A lot of parents don't have time for that shit because they got work, they got a bunch of other shit going on, and they just want to just set and let it be on somebody else.
You should never have too much going on to teach your kids.
You should never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I grew up in a single parent house, so they went to job. Here she had a job. Here she went to college while we were growing up, so we had to entertain ourselves. But parents are not sending their kids outside. Go outside
and play.
Go outside and play. Go to the park. Make some friends.
There's bugs outside.
Our parents had to hunt for us, like damn near play manhunt. Like Kevin, Eric, Quinn. How many times you heard Graham? Listen, man, we were always out and about.
My mother didn't yell for us.
No,
she said, "Be home by this time." Here's a watch.
The lights, the street.
No.
Them street lights come on. I ain't home. I ain't coming home.
Use your watch.
Oh yeah.
Use your watch. If I say be home at 5, you be home at 4:50. Because if you ain't home at 5, it's a wrap for you. There was no street lights because then you'd be out. What if the street lights is broken?
I was always afraid of Auntie Fred. Yeah.
What if the street?
I never.
What if the street lights is broken? And it's just about setting up the the routine.
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Oh yeah.
I was always on time, so I don't know what would happen if I was.
But you know what? Now you know what it's like a decent time to be. It's like, why the fuck am I out at like 10:30 at night? What am I doing? You gotta teach the kids when they're little, before they get to regular school, they should have an idea of what some of this shit is. But then when they get to real school, it's like they didn't teach them the rules. Like, these are the rules, in case you didn't know the rules. It's like, don't think you're smarter than the teacher, but at the same time, you can learn at the same time.
Kids suck at sports, so what they're doing is they're fucking making these sports real light for them now, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Taking away all the contact, because these fucking kids are made out of like breadcrumbs or something, wafer bars. You fucking hit a kid with a dodgeball now, and he fucking got to go to the infirmary and miss 3 days of school because he's all bruised up because nobody's toughening up their kids. But that's another story.
I got an allergy to grass. My mommy said I can't play in the grass.
Well, listen, grass allergies is real, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. So that's no, but see, that's what might happen with some gym teachers. Is like, they're tired of looking at all these notes. Like, is this a real medical condition? Like, come on, you can't sweat because you break out in hives. Oh Lord, you can't put on deodorant. So that's why you can't play in gym today, because you can't get sweaty and smell bad because you have gym second period. What you as a gym teacher, like, all right, you know what, guys, do whatever. You can't.
He's really cornered.
No, because remember how our gym teacher Abby used to be on us, like, yo, get up, you have to do this. It's the presidential award coming up. Right, you got 2 months to get ready for this. All right, do the push-ups. Get your ass off the floor. Get your knees off the floor. Like, you can't talk to kids like that no more. You can't rough them up like that. Like, they're too sensitive. Like,
can't give them hard love.
No like Jay-Z said, is all these sensitive thugs. They all need hugs, right? Because if anything, they would talk all their shit and get all tough. And then at the end, if you say something to them, like, well, you can't be talking to me like that. Man. Like, come on, kid. Like, get your shit together, man. Like, I'm only talking to you rough because the world is rough. It's not always going to be easy like this, Like,
that's because now you have parents that'll come to school and be like, Mr. Alex has yelled at my kids, and their feelings are hurt now. I want him fired.
Yeah.
Like, Fuck your kids. Your kids are bad.
I remember my gym
Your kids are bad. Like, you fucking parents don't want to believe that their fucking kids are bad.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm going to say on behalf of teachers.
No.
I'm going to speak on behalf of teachers everywhere. Your kid's a fucking asshole. And if he stayed back, it's because he's not smart and he's not learning and you're not helping him.
That's why I'm
Help
not a
your
teacher.
fucking kids
I couldn't do it no
and
more.
teach them how to not be little assholes.
Can't do it.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how
true.
you do
I
it.
volunteered in school for the last 2 years. All of your kids are fucking shitheads because you're not fucking
First of
teaching
all,
them anything at home. Stop plugging them into the fucking PlayStation and teach your kids some shit. Take them out to the motherfucking beach, in the park, in the playground, and teach them what adversity feels like.
I got bills
Beat
to
them
pay.
in
Don't tell me what
checkers.
you got
do?
this one like, why my son failing? Because he's a fucking idiot.
No,
And
he's lazy.
You can't say that.
He's
though.
lazy.
Beat your kids
He's
at board
lazy.
games over and over and over again, and then don't fucking hold them when they cry. Let them know that sometimes you lose that shit, little Johnny.
He looks like you, talks like his dad, and
Fucking-
sounds like his
Yeah,
uncle.
But wait, come on now. Like, you're making me feel bad because it's like, you know what? I do beat my kids in board games and I do laugh at them, but I do give them hugs too. And be like, you know what? I love you guys.
Yeah, but that's a balance. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
yin and
yeah.
yang.
I love you guys. I'm never gonna let you win at this because shit.
Yeah.
When you're good at it, then you'll beat me. But until then,
Listen.
I'm gonna
If you
dominate
cannot,
I beat you because I love you.
if you cannot,
You can't say that to your kids because that's all like the banner for domestic violence. Like,
kids,
I beat you because I
if
love
you cannot take
can't
verbal
say that.
abuse from your parents, however, do you
can't say
think you'd be ready for marriage?
Well, see,
Sooner or later, it's just gonna happen.
well, you see, there's
Or
a
life.
different thing. There's a difference with the relationship between like you talking to your kids and then setting them up for marriage. It's like it is.
first of all, I'm not setting up none of my kids for marriage. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Better not never get married. No, I'm kidding. Get married.
Just leave it there.
Get married when you find somebody you love.
I was like, what?
See, yeah,
no,
But,
exactly.
I mean,
and
Julia can't date till she's 60. So
Just saying, sooner or later, your boss is gonna ride you.
My
Someone's gonna
motherfucking
come
daughter's
at you. It's like if you can't take it, man, then it's like life is way harder than that.
yo, people are meaner to you than your parents are ever gonna be.
No,
But
see,
anyway, back to this bullshit.
Gaga Ball.
Gaga
yeah.
Ball. We keep getting off the rails here.
Because
Oh,
it's stupid.
Gaga Ball. Just do yourself a favor.
No.
Do yourself a favor. Look this shit up. Gaga Ball, like Lady Gaga, with ball at the end. It's not a fucking song. It's not a new Lady Gaga album, which is what I thought it was when I first heard it.
You know.
Next to it.
Not a sex toy.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say we're gonna post it on our site because you might not want
We're
this
going to
bullshit
post it
in
on the
your-
site. But
because you don't want
3
this.
Duracell battery.
You don't want that shit in your search.
All right, what's going on over there?
He said a sex toy, so I was just,
No, it's not. It's not a sex
I
toy.
was just
It's,
joking.
but
Don't look at me.
You been drinking?
No,
but with Gaga
no, I'm
Ball,
just
though,
happy to be here.
That's what's up. So anyway, Gaga Ball. Gaga Ball is like, think about dodgeball. Scatter, depending on where you're from.
in an octagon.
No. Just think about the sport of dodgeball.
Oh wait.
Where you get the ball and you get to throw it at. It was the only rule in dodgeball was no head hunting.
All right, wait. Let me close my eyes and light up to it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Go ahead. Let me get the
And
visuals.
That's probably what they made.
you know, you fucking try to hit a kid so hard that he bounced off the wall.
The whiz, the
The
sound.
fucking throw the ball so hard that it got flat in the air and shit. You know,
Especially if you had the red ball
it's
too.
a red
Yeah.
scatter
Oh
balls.
yeah.
You get that shit straight to the chest.
And it bounce up in the
bounce
air.
off your chest in the air, and then you try to catch it anyway.
Kid try to jump and you hit him in the leg and he falls.
There was always
on his
the
side.
one. There was always the one kid who had to throw left-handed because he was fucking up too many kids.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that was me. As a
biology
counselor.
teacher-
As a counselor.
A biology teacher once told me, he was like,
hold on. Wait.
That's scatterball.
We're getting the visual.
We're getting the visual.
So you got the visual of what dodgeball is, right? Then just take all the fun and throw that shit in the trash,
Why?
and then put it in a small octagon,
Octagon, okay. Let me get this visual. Okay.
and you can't throw the ball.
I can't throw this ball.
You have to lightly slap it.
Lightly slap it.
Wait, slap this ball.
Open hand. You can't use a closed fist.
Alright, so I'm in the octagon.
you
There's
can-
a ball. I gotta
there's a
slap
ball.
it with my hand.
You can slap it with your hand.
Okay.
But it can't go in the air.
Wait,
So
what?
you have to slap roll it.
Yeah.
Like a slap roll.
Slap roll.
I got a slap roll?
You get a slap roll. And you can't hit anybody in the octagon above the knees. If you hit them above the knees, then you're out.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm in this octagon, right?
Right.
There's this ball
There's a ball, right?
that I have to slap.
You slap it.
And when I slap it, it can't go in the air. It has to stay on the ground, right?
Stay on the ground. It can skip, but it can't.
Below the knee.
Below the knee.
So I have to try to hit somebody, and I can't hit them above the knee.
Correct.
All right. So
you basically, you can't grip the ball, so you slap bowling a dodgeball into a person's legs.
okay,
So we're playing miniature scatterball.
but wait. From the video that I don't want you to have in your search history, so we'll probably post this bullshit somewhere somehow. But you forgot the best part though. When I slap the ball, am I supposed to do anything else special?
Oh, at the beginning of the game.
At the beginning of the game?
Beginning of the game, this is how the gameplay starts. You got to drop the ball in, and then it has to bounce 2 times. That's the Gaga. You have to say Gaga,
Gaga,
and then the ball is in play.
and then the ball is in play. All right, so I'm in this.
This is the worst fucking sport ever, dog.
What
Like,
the
what
fuck is...
So
Wait, where am I getting this octagon from, though?
So I don't know.
Wait,
So-
where am I getting this octagon to just like play?
I'm trying not to blurt out too much. I'm trying to let you go,
So-
but it's like... Go ahead.
So this game was invented. We looked it up because first,
Yeah, I did.
like only of the millions of videos on YouTube of this this weird sport.
Yeah, I
Not
got,
a one.
I got
Well, only one.
I can't smoke to this no more.
One, maybe 2 black folks was playing this game, and they were college age children, which means they probably came from a very suburban area. The game was invented in Australia, but it was made popular in Jewish schools.
Okay.
So
Okay.
why it would get popular in Australia first, not really sure. But
Yeah.
small children play this game, all the way up to grown-ass adult men playing this game
Oh yeah.
called Gaga Ball, where nobody can get hurt in this game.
Yo, I swear, didn't some of them dudes have sweatbands on? Like, where the fuck you have sweatbands
Dudes just
on?
had
Like,
sweatband. I watched a highlight reel from
had party socks on and the whole nine pulled up.
a
find that
Gaga
so-
Ball Association league. There's league. They have leagues for this.
Wait. The best part was not just the music. The music that was a trip in itself. I'm like, yo, damn, there's some real hood music for this real pussy ass game. Like, what the fuck?
You can't even put the ball off the ground.
Yeah.
You just roll. You got to roll it into another motherfucker. Like,
And it looked like it was in a sand pit too. So it's like
It's
you're
in
not
like a
really
weird-
getting a good roll off a sand pit. Like you. So I gotta cut my nails so I'm not like scraping and going with sand all underneath my nails. All right, cool. Maybe I could wear gloves. Like,
I just found out about this,
yeah.
unrecognized, unprecedented sport today.
ask your kids if they know about Gaga Ball.
Nah, I asked my
if
daughter.
they do, you should just take them out of that fucking school and put them in a school where they teach kickball.
Nah, I asked my
Dodgeball.
I asked my 10-year-old daughter who goes down to school in Florida, and Florida's a very progressive state in many ways that people don't want to. I don't want to talk about, but either way, and they're progressive too. But I asked my daughter, and she looked at me like she's like, "The fuck you asking me?" But she's 10, and I hope she doesn't have that kind of language in her head to say to me. But but my son, he was like, "Yeah, I know what it is." He didn't know what the fuck it was. So I was like, okay, just making sure, just doing a little bit of background research and making sure none of my damn kids know what this shit is.
Honestly,
They teach you this at summer camps, man.
Oh yeah.
So your kid comes home and asks you for a Gaga Ball court.
Yeah, imagine your kid coming home from a summer camp. Now, mind you, in my previous life, I used to be a camp counselor, camp shepherd, hashtag label out YMCA. But no, I used to like work as a camp counselor, after school counselor, and shit like that. So like with dodgeball, yeah, hell yeah, that shit used to be fun playing dodgeball with kids. And this was back in the day when I used to make corny ass jokes. I'm like, all right, kids, what, you don't have a computer? Why? And because like, why? What are you talking about? Because I need you to get online. Like, need all the kids to line up. Like, I'm the corny dude. Like I'm just that corny guy. So like,
you got real deal dad jokes.
yeah. And this is before I had kids. Right?
So you were already prepping.
Yeah. Also, I was on that prep work.
Oh,
so
Lord.
I was like, and I made it as like gym class. And when kids get hit with the scatter ball and they're crying to the side, I'm like, all right, you know what? That's cool. Just you know what? Yeah, all right. Just walk it off. Go drink some water. You'll be all right. Go breathe and just calm down. Make sure you don't get hit in the face next time. And then I'll tell the kid, like, look, don't aim for the face. Aim for the body. Aim for the legs. Because you don't want a kid going home after school with welts on their face from the scatter ball.
One rule: no head hunting.
No head
That's
hunting.
it.
Yeah, no head hunting. But no,
Do you
but
think
sometimes
they invented
no.
that to prevent that?
No, but what happens?
That was the rule to stop kids from getting concussions.
No, but what?
No
but,
head hunting.
No, but what always happens is you throw the ball, and your natural reaction is to duck. So if somebody's aiming at your legs and you're ducking, it'll hit you in your face rather than in your stomach.
Your fault.
But then the other thing is
that's your fault.
yeah, don't duck, dodge. It's called dodgeball, like bob and weave, right? Don't always just duck down. Don't always jump because it'll hit you in your legs and you'll fall down. I'm like, damn, this kid his head bounced twice off this floor. I'm like, oh shit, don't let this kid be concussed.
Oh my god.
Proud.
So I just
proudly.
posted up video footage from the Gaga Ball tournament.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out on Facebook
it.
page.
Yeah, so
There's some nonsense going on in these camps.
but there's no concussions.
Would you try
in
it?
Gaga Ball? Well, they should not be.
Would
Will
you
I try it?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
If we're gonna be biased about it and look at it like
yeah,
that,
come on, man.
you might as well try.
Talking all this shit about Gaga Ball, man. Gotta
Listen,
take it
when
to
I
the
walked
streets.
when I walked into college and I
I tell you what,
seen the dudes playing ultimate frisbee for the first time, I wanted to grab the frisbee and smack the fuck out
Nah,
of
yeah,
everyone.
but at least ultimate
Until
frisbee,
I played it.
Ultimate frisbee
Until I
has some
played it.
athleticism. You really think there's some
True,
athleticism
true.
and
But still, when you
Skipping
gotta
the ball.
look at it, you
know
gotta
what,
look
though?
at it and be like, for the first time, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, well, what the fuck is this shit?
Until you play it, then it's like, this is the best shit.
I mean, it still looks like a whack ass game,
Yes.
but I can't throw a frisbee like that. So
No, but you know what though?
these dudes be chucking the frisbee like mad far and shit.
But you know what though? Because if anything, we also have on our Facebook page and even on our YouTube page how we have when we did bowling, right?
Oh yeah,
with John Van Hees,
Vote
right?
against the pro. I don't think there's a pro league for Gaga Ball.
Nah, but know what we should do, right? Know what we should do? Me, you, Erie, Vinny, right? Just ride around and be like, you know what? Let's find some motherfucking Gaga Ball and play some pickup. Oh, ride around and try to see some.
First of all,
yeah.
we gotta ride around and try to find a Gaga Ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody got that much gas.
Who has an octagon laying in a
The
park?
nearest one was Illinois, public park.
What?
Gaga
What?
No,
Illinois.
or ride around and look for some ultimate frisbee and be like, you know what? Let's try to bust these motherfuckers in ultimate frisbee and film it.
We're not gonna bust nobody in
We're
ultimate frisbee.
not.
dog.
Dude, these guys
I just-
are outside doing this
I
all
just
day.
said I can't throw frisbee that far. I throw a frisbee, it'll go away from me.
No, but
They're not
these
even
dudes just
throwing the regular way anymore. They're over here like,
yeah,
throwing it overhand,
and it's coming
at
at
the
you
wrist.
right in your
just
chest.
snapping it like a boomerang.
yeah.
And then when you drop it, they're looking at you like, bruh, like you couldn't catch that.
Yeah, after like 5 minutes, I'm winded.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
it's a lot of stamina.
we gotta work our way up, man. Bowling, we both bowled
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
sport. You know what I'm saying? When Charlie Ward come get these buckets.
I'm about to.
Matter of fact, Charlie Ward, I'm gonna tell you, I was giving this dude buckets the other day at the gym.
We gotta get video of this, man.
I was giving him buckets.
I gotta meet this.
And
gotta get
that's right,
video
I'm
of this.
telling the story again. Fuck out of here. I'm telling it again because this dude was talking mad shit. He was like, yo, I was just shooting around. And he was like, let's play one-on-one. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just shooting around. I don't got my knee braces and shit. You know, because I can't play without my knee braces, man. My knees are fucked up.
Okay, all right,
So
all right.
he's like, come on, let's just a quick one-on-one. And I'm like, he's like, we don't even got to go that hard. And in my brain, I'm like, he's going to try to go real hard.
He's
but
gonna go hard.
Fuck it. He'll just score, and then the game will be quick, and I go back shooting around. So, but I've been warmed up now, so now the jumpers is going in. So I'm giving this dude a couple buckets here. It's like 10-5. He's like, oh. As I hit 11, he's like, let's go to 21. And I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
He's moving the goalposts on you, huh?
yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now,
Your weakness.
So now he starts talking shit, right? Oh, when you get to 15, you ain't gonna score no more. I'm like, oh, okay. He's just doing whatever. He's talking trash. But then every time he shoots the ball, right, he's like, Kobe! And that shit is just clang. Just clang.
Oh, man.
I get it. I hit a couple jumpers. I miss one. He gets it back. He's like, Kobe!
Oh, man.
We said that shit again. And then he's like, you know you're not going to beat me, right? I'm like, I don't really care. I'm just shooting around. Like, like you're doing all the work. Like he's driving to the basket and shit.
Competitive.
His boys in the bushes filming it like, watch. We got this mixtape ready for this old dude.
He was just making me mad because like, yo, dude, you see I'm not really playing defense on you. He's like, you just going to let me shoot this? Yes.
Yeah,
Kobe
shooting around,
playing.
man.
I think he made a couple from out there, and then he talked mad, even more shit. Anyway,
The more shots
I get 20.
Talk.
I got a point now, and he was like, "Oh, you're not about to make this shot." So I stepped back a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you that shot." I was like, "You gonna give me this shot?" He's like, "Yeah." So when I went to take the shot, he jumped in my face. So I'm like, "Oh, I thought you was giving me the shot." All right, and I just kind of threw it like real nonchalantly, like a baseball, and that shit just went right in.
Oh, damn.
He was like, "Run it back." I was like, "Nah, I gotta go."
Sound like Rico from Pay the Fool. Run it back.
I was like, "Nah, I gotta go, man. My girl's waiting for me."
Yeah, you had to leave with that.
I got
You had
shit
to leave
to-
with that.
I had to leave him with that.
That was smooth.
Walk off like Larry Bird with the hand up.
Told him, I didn't talk no trash, man, but he was pissing me off because he was talking mad trash. I was like, dude, my shoes are not even tied, and I'm beating your ass right now. Like, shut up.
Nah. That was just a warm up game, yo. That was just a warm up game.
I'm not the most coordinated dude in basketball. When you know I'm not that guy, when I'm pretty much that guy on the court, don't call me out in front of everybody. That's where I get personal when it comes to dudes. That's some weak shit. Because you know I'm not coordinated. It's like, yo, Eric, come
it's
see.
like he was driving to the basket on me, and I was just letting him go to the basket, and he was like still talking shit.
You trying to do a finger on D.
I was like, dude, I'm not gonna play you hard. Like, you're not gonna get no hard D out of me. Like,
Yeah, taking it to his chest and all.
yeah.
Kobe.
Finger rolling, elbow on your face, armpit. Come on, man. Yo.
I'm like, bro, it's not that serious.
I'm giving
Trying
you
to
that.
shoot some hoops.
I'm just shooting around. So every time
busting
I got the
those
ball,
ones.
I go to my spot where I was trying to shoot from and shoot from that spot a couple times.
Just playing practice with
Yeah,
him.
just
You know, this is cool because it's just practice.
like I just wasn't giving a fuck. But he was really like playing me hard. It was like it felt like one of those videos where like there's like the little dog, like just annoying the old dog, and the old dog's just watching him like, come on, man, I'm trying to lay down over here.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to shoot the ball, and he wasn't even that young. He was just like he really wanted like some competition, I guess. But he didn't get it, and he got beat, and he talked mad trash, and took the L. So
Hey,
I'm okay with that. You know what I'm
That was a
saying?
good day.
hey, sometimes you got to teach the youngins. You shoot hoops with them. I threaten to punch them in the stomach if they get friends with my daughter. we all, different strokes with different
And
folks.
I'm just going to sing.
Free agency.
Yeah.
Free agency happens. Speaking of basketball.
Oh yeah.
Free agency is what, the second, right?
Yeah, the first.
Sunday.
Sunday at 6. They moved the time because it was like, it was kind of creepy having it at midnight. And people be at your house at 11:59 outside your house. Like, this is kind of creepy. So they moved it to like 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
in the
trying to get
afternoon.
the scoop and shit.
Yeah, because not just that, like, because teams be like waiting at your house, be like, we got this contract for you, we got this for you, this is the pitch that we
They
got.
sleeping at your crib.
Yeah, because it's like
that's
12.
true.
It's like Christmas morning. It's like as soon as it's 12 o'clock,
You
it's not Christmas Eve.
You
It's
got all
Christmas.
the teams out there waiting on you and shit.
Yeah, so they're like, this kind of creepy. So if anything, they moved it to like 6 o'clock,
You're right.
which is
Yeah,
more business time. If
Yo,
anything.
if I was an NBA star, okay, free agency opens at midnight. I'll see y'all in the morning. Like, go the fuck home. You guys can come at 9.
There was a time, and I remember when it was DeAndre with Jordan, and he was almost with the Mavericks, and then they locked him in. It was Chris Paul, it was Blake Griffin, and I forgot who else it was, but they basically locked him in. I'm like, nah, this is why you need to stay with us and not go with the Mavericks, and they made their pitch.
Oh yeah, DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
That's why Dallas boos him every time he goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime on what team, they like boo.
Yo, they had their last effort.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that last ditch effort need to happen at like
12 o'clock in the morning. Whoops.
Not-
Like, hey, how's it going? Hey, this And some teams are eager like that, and it bees like that sometimes. And it's like,
Yeah, but if I'm a free agent and you knock on my door at midnight and I'm trying to sleep, I'm not signing with your team. I don't give a fuck, yo.
nah, but they might offer you more than see. This is the thing that people don't see with negotiations. It's more than just the contract because,
of course,
because with some,
that's what I'm saying. Like if you knock on my door at midnight, you just don't matter how much the contract is. I'm not fucking with you because you woke me up.
Well, it's showing your eagerness. It's showing your eagerness, and it's like Christmas too.
Show your eagerness at business hours, dog.
No, but I hear you what you're saying. Yeah. Just some dudes in the league, it's more than just that. They got prestige. They got prestige, and it's like, I would like to be under this dude because, like, learning from him, shadowing him, I can kind of have my own shit. That's how it starts.
No, but what he's saying, and I understand, it's like, look, all right, I'm going to meet with you guys at 3 o'clock. I'm going to meet with you guys at 7 o'clock. I'm going to meet with you guys at 10 o'clock. There's a certain order
and I'm gonna make my decision at noontime.
Yeah,
when I'll call you.
Don't be at my doorstep.
Don't come to my house.
But some teams just be thirsty like that, and I'm like,
but by then I probably already have had my decision made anyway. Like if you didn't send me no super private jet to come pick me up and scoop me, and like that all the Warriors right now is at KD's house. You know what I'm saying? Steph probably been calling him every day. Yo, Aisha cook for you, man. You know what I'm saying? She makes your favorite.
You like ribs? She made ribs.
Oh, Clay man. Too, you know what I'm saying? They having the.
You like it with the Dr. Pepper? She made it with the Dr. Pepper.
They showing them. They just texting them videos of him winning the titles.
The slow motion videos.
Remember the first title?
Splash Brothers,
right?
Yes. Reunited.
I was the number one Splash Brother, but you're the number one Splash Brother now.
But the NBA, it's been a lot of moves besides the free agents. Celtics, Taco Fall.
Yeah, you like that Taco Falls,
like that,
man.
Listen, that's
you think he's gonna get a deal with Taco Bell though?
Done.
Oh shit, damn.
You get the Taco Bell deal?
If he does, that would be the illest shit ever.
First game that they have, Celtics have a home game on a Tuesday, have Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And have his bobblehead and shit, Taco Tuesdays.
Oh my god, not the bobblehead.
Man, I can't be giving away this shit for free, man.
Right?
No,
damn it. I should get like Jamie Foxx.
He hasn't earned his key. He got to earn the bobblehead with me. He got to do 1 year.
Yeah, he's gonna have a bobblehead by like the All-Star break.
He got to at least make it out of summer league.
Right?
He's doing good.
No, they haven't started yet.
Oh no,
Summer League.
Summer League.
Summer League starts.
The whole country of Canada right now is trying to recruit Kawhi and shit. He's out, dog.
He's out.
So?
He's out, man.
I
think
it's all speculation and leverage. That's all it is.
Actually, you know what? I won't say that he's out, but I don't think he's going to LA. I know he's from LA, but so many people expect him to go to LA. He's going to end up going to like Philadelphia or some shit.
Well, as a Knicks fan, I want him out of the East.
Lakers
straight up and down.
Lakers ship like 3 to the Wizards, so they have mad space.
Yeah, they have space for a max.
Kawhi's always been that dude though. Like you'll never know what he'll be like. He won't even meet with the team, and then he'll be like, he'll call them on that day and be like, "I want to play for y'all."
No. He wants to meet with the Lakers, and he wants to meet with Jeannie Buss and Magic Johnson.
I think he's meeting with them as a courtesy.
No, but he can't meet Magic Johnson because he can't meet with them because he's not an official. He's not with the team anymore. He's not employed by the team, so he can't be any team official meetings. So it's like, how is he going to meet with Kawhi if he can't really represent the team?
Right.
But he wants a meeting with Jeannie Buss to be there as well. So
is Magic a shareholder of the Lakers?
No. He was.
He owns a bunch of the Dodgers. I don't think.
He was a.
I know but I was going to say
president of operations. Basketball operations.
So it was just management, like administration.
Yeah, he was the president of basketball operations, and he stepped down a couple of.
So it seems like he still has an influence on.
He said
the Clippers got the logo though. Jerry West. He's like secretly always backdooring deals and shit.
Yeah.
Jerry West. I can see Kawhi going to the Clippers. He's from LA. You know what I'm saying? But I also can see Kawhi going to like a team nobody thought he even was interested in.
No, but you see, like
the Cavs. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but
because he's that dude.
Yeah, he is that dude because he left Nike.
True.
He left Team Jordan to go with New Balance.
With New Balance, everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
So it's like rather than go to the Lakers, like why are you going to the Clippers? Because it's different. It's just a New Balance.
He's a different individual.
Kawhi, come to the Pistons, man.
I would like that. No, it'll
I'll
still
be
be in the
okay.
East. Nah, hell no. Fuck that.
Come to the Pistons, man. We got
Detroit
enough
Pistons
pieces.
Go to Orlando Magic or some
They
shit.
need a fire.
We got a
Detroit
nice
needs a
team. We got a
fire.
nice young team for you,
There
man.
was a time where I was scared
Yeah,
for my
Gaseku.
Celtics to play that team.
But if he stays in a cool weather climate, he might as well just stay in Toronto, man. Like, he's already a god.
It's
They-
a whole country.
They're gonna name a street after him probably by the end of the summer.
They're gonna name a province after him.
Kauai Province.
Yeah. Kauai Islands.
Kawhi, how does it feel to have your own province? You're gonna have to ask the people that live there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, for real.
I don't live there.
But you know, it sounds like a nice place.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Oh man,
But-
he's a fun.
What else we had here?
So
We had Cam.
GoPros.
Oh yes.
GoPros are evolving, and
Cam.
the GoPros are evolving into the sexual arena
Are they?
in a very intimate way.
Tell me
Because
less.
now you can get a CockCam,
Oh my!
and it's a cock ring with like a small GoPro camera on the top, so you could film first person strokes. I guess I don't know. It just feel like
For what?
it just feels like a terrible game of peekaboo. How you gonna watch? How you gonna watch that shit afterwards?
Do you know who's watching?
Like,
Yeah, like
if you're hitting it, you're just gonna see if you're hitting it from the back. The camera's just gonna be like ass cheeks, asshole, ass cheeks, asshole, ass cheeks, asshole, or the reverse is just hitting like
bush.
just.
So
And then how big is the camera? It's got to be a small camera, right? So it's not gonna have like wide coverage. It's gonna be like weird, like convex.
No, you might have
So-
to flip so that way you
so
can
to
get
be-
like a nipple maybe in the
okay,
shot. Like,
so to be bipartisan to all the
if you get
sex freaks
if
out
you,
there,
if you're getting a, if you're
is
getting
this
a,
like a
if you're getting a blowy, then you're just gonna see like a face, and
Forehead.
then forehead, face and forehead. Maybe if
So
you
is
turn
this
to
like
the,
a
you turn
fantasy
to the
fo-
side, you'll see like a face and an eyeball.
Is
and
this
a
like
face
to
and-
enhance a fantasy?
oh man,
To have like what is it? I almost said viewpoints, but like
point of view
shots.
POVs.
I don't
Like
know,
your
man.
own amateur point POV.
I didn't think it was real.
I don't
think
know.
it was real, but it is. There's an actual website. We can
I
buy
thought
this
that
thing.
was a joke you sent
Yo,
me.
for
As in,
real.
like we were gonna actually use that.
Yeah,
So I sent it out like they was gonna be our new
Yeah, but I
sponsor.
didn't think it was real. I
Yeah,
didn't even click into
nah,
it.
yeah.
No, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. No, I thought because the way that you sent it to us as like part of our like note collection and production notes, like the way you sent it to us, and this is the way I have to put it in my mind. It's production notes. Like I was like, nah, B, we don't have sponsorship for this. Nah, B, we gotta try this. So I just sent the picture that I sent you. I'm like, hell fucking no, I'm not doing this shit. I'm like, who the fuck want to be like Peyton Manning? Yeah. Look at it there.
So
It's a real thing, man.
It's a real thing.
camera on.
Yeah, but like,
So,
how-
but here's the real question. Though.
are you gonna be like John Madden and have like the telestrator and be like boom, and when I hit the boom, and then like, are you doing that? Like,
Yeah, you never know. I mean, with the whole like,
what's the rewatch value?
well, there's a lot of amateur porn out there, and Pornhub is paying motherfuckers for their porn. So you got to give them the different views. I guess I don't know. It's all about how you edit it.
Oh, you know what too?
That's an extra
Well,
camera. That's a third or fourth camera,
And
depending
especially
on.
if you have like 4 cameras and then you have like
You know,
different angles.
if
and
you have
front-
your little webcam outfit, you know what I'm saying? People could buy the in-camera situation like NASCAR, and they'd be like, I just want to watch the strokes. And it's just like the cock cam on the strokes.
we're gonna kick it to camera 3. All right, back to camera 2 on the white.
So now I'm thinking positively as a lucrative property.
Here's the thing. If your lady brought this shit home for you and was like, yo, babe, we should use this shit tonight.
Nah.
first
We're
of
gonna
all-
build a production studio.
Yeah. I'm looking
Listen,
like, yo,
to
where's the
have
other
that
camera?
camera.
Why is this the first one you introduced?
To have that camera. Listen,
Why is this the first camera? Like,
Maybe she wants to try some
to
new
have that
shit.
camera, you
why is
either
this
have
the
to
first
have
one?
5 others, or you're going to buy 5 others after that.
Why
You
not?
can't just-
Maybe you just
You gotta
want-
go. You can't just touch on the threshold for that shit. You gotta go deep into the fucking door.
Dude, maybe your only aim is to just film your dick going in and out.
So they have a complex
It's a niche.
of not looking at others.
It's a niche, man.
You know what?
You know what? There's probably a webcam out there where you can just watch.
You know what?
Shaft.
That's probably. You know what? You have a good point.
Shaft only porn. It's a whole new, it's a whole new situation.
My own Shaft Diaries.
And I'm mad that the reboot of Shaft is out in theaters now.
What?
No,
It's
the
out
movie.
today?
It's out today.
I don't know.
What's up?
No,
The new
movies,
Shaft
the
movie.
movies.
Oh yeah,
With Samuel L. Jackson. I'm
Some
mad that
Shaft.
movie's out.
You know,
We're talking about
I mean, if you're
Shaft
doing like
porn.
real porn production, then obviously you can have Shaft Cam. But if it's just for like Pornhub, you could just be like, you know, what's a porn hub title? Like you search for internet porn.
I don't delete that much in that dwellings.
Shaft bangs wet pussy or some shit, right? And it's just Shaft, and it just like blacks out everything.
Shaft cream pie. I don't know, bro. You gotta think. There's no one. There's no like. God, there's no presentation to porn anymore.
Well,
It used to be presentation, like
There was never a presentation.
No. See,
I'm talking about like
no, because
white dudes come to the
because back
room
back in
like,
the days,
you need some plumbing. I'm a plumber.
yeah, because back in the days they used to have the script. Like, see, in
The
that,
little brief script.
see, like now you have to hashtag and keep it simple. But like a title for one porn would be Shaft Deep in the Bushes. You see, and then he's just Shaft Deep in the Bushes. You see, it's a play on words. You see, and you're creative with it, right?
Oh shit, they have an app.
Yeah, they got an app for that.
So it's just like it's like a GoPro cam for your Shaft.
Yeah. You're watching your phone, and see, this is where we don't have the visuals. You're watching your phone while you're just stroking. Like,
Oh yeah.
wait, hold on. Yeah, you know what? Looking at it right now, maybe I should go to the left a little bit. All right. And you're just looking at your phone.
Ooh, that's nasty. Let me put that down real quick.
No, you don't even. Yeah, just put it on their ass. Put your phone on their ass so you can watch what you're doing.
This thing is on sale right now. It's for $99.95.
Wow.
Regular price $159.95.
That's a pay-per-view boxing
You know
match.
what? You know what though? After I hit the lottery, right? This is when you can have.
He's gonna buy it.
No. This is when you can have little jokes for like stocking stuffers for your friends for Christmas, and you just be like, "Hey, Daryl, look a stocking stuffer for you," and there's no shit off my shoulders.
Yo.
Because
Shit has night vision.
got night vision too.
Amazing night vision with 6 lightless night vision infrared lights.
Does it have that little
Yo,
red beam thing?
infrared.
Like,
You can do.
What do you need infrared?
You can
in
do
the
Shaft
ass?
cam. Shaft cam. Infrared Shaft cam. See how see I'm burning the friction. I'm burning that pussy. I'm burning it. She got that shit on fire.
The light.
oh yeah. Oh, I can see the hot zone. I can see the
View
hot
and store
zone.
footage via the mobile device, compatible
red.
with a secure mobile app. Stretchy yet tight silicone cock ring.
Does it have thermal red?
No,
No, it doesn't. Damn, that's
ultra small camera.
That's the upgrade.
Look at the ultra small camera.
What is going on?
Wi-Fi wireless connection.
Wait a minute. What?
So I can
So you
stream
can
this.
sync it to your phone.
So it can work
That's what I'm
faster.
saying.
You can sync it to your phone.
Upload right to your phone.
Yeah.
You get the app
right
that
to your
uploads
phone?
right to
Yeah.
your phone.
No,
Yeah.
so
you could go right from your phone to YouTube as you be like, and then hit the YouTube
Subscribe.
button and send right to Pornhub.
you're doing this. You're stroking and looking at.
Videos up in 5 seconds. You don't got to do
You're not
editing.
even looking at your girl no more. You're just looking at your phone. Oh man, are people that disconnected nowadays?
Share footage with our partners across the globe, or with your partner.
So
Why would
No,
you?
I can.
Why would you use the cock ring cam to share footage with your partner?
All right. You know what it is? I know what it is. Exactly what it is now. You know what it's like? Because again, I try to put myself as an understanding person rather than just making jokes about it. Now, know what it's like? Damn it! I'm
Shit
mad.
shoots. Oh, look at a 90-degree camera angle.
No, so
You can put that shit up like at your face.
I don't know why you want to do that, but
Understand
you'll
that.
shoot, you'll shoot your eye out.
Now the camera just flips up.
The camera.
The camera flips up.
You'll go blind. No, but what it is? No, what it is? It's like, all right, you know what? You're not with your lady, and she's like, and you just like,
Just gonna send her a video of you stroking it.
no, because you got if you and your but if you and your lady,
you shoot something before
I'm
you
having
leave.
like
tour, and I'm like, oh hey.
No. But say like if somebody wants to be with, like have video with their woman, right? So rather than just have that kind of camera and you're looking in the camera and you'll just be like, ah, baby, this is what I'm doing, blah blah blah. You can have the, like you said, the stroke cam, the shaft cam for, right? That's the only logical thing I could think about. Unless you have like the 5 different cameras in the room. That's why I'm like, why is this the first camera you're introducing? Like, where's the other hidden ones? Like, what's this motherfucking teddy bear doing?
I'm only assuming professionally for pornographic actors, it's easy for them so they don't have to have a camera.
Yeah, it's just like sitting on their stomach,
like this,
sitting on their
so
stomach.
they can get at an angle.
I didn't want to do the movements. That's why I was just trying to use my words. I didn't want to be like, all right,
just ask me.
You're on the camera. No, because I want to see the movements.
Chocolate suavemente. What the fuck?
And it weighs 19 grams.
19 grams.
So you're getting a little bit of a workout, I guess, too. Fucking.
It's like a dumbbell for your ding dong.
Oh my god!
Is that the ad? You see, I need to stop giving away this shit for free, man.
Discreet packaging.
It's a dumbbell for your ding dong.
Dumbbell for your
So if your lady brought this home, you're not gonna try it with her?
Dong bell.
No, there's gonna have to be a conversation that would have to happen. Man.
You know she's listening right now, waiting for your answer. So you got this shit lined up on the Amazon.
Yeah, it'd be like
click.
Yeah.
She got the one click ready.
It's already added to cart and complete. Have it go to my job. I'm like, yeah, what's this fancy packaging all about? Oh shit, damn, got my name on it. And it'll be at one of them times when I'm at lunch and my boss goes, hey, look, you got a care package.
I can't buy that.
Like, oh shit.
I don't have a girl to.
Do you think it would? What do you think? I wonder if it would be awkward though. Like if you just whipped out.
You would
the
have to
CockCam.
be with. She would have to know her and like.
No, but
already.
You're single, so it's a different conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Skittles out her ass.
It's a different conversation for you. Like,
No,
do you feel confident whipping out the CockCam?
Hell
Chick
yeah.
you've been dating for a couple months.
There's no
you've been talking
shame
to?
in my game, but I'm empathetic because I criticize people. And you shouldn't criticize unless you empathize. So I put myself in her shoes. How would she feel if a dude just whipped out a dick cam?
That's what I'm saying.
Now, she may be into that shit. And she may bring it to a stage where you wasn't ready.
Yeah, but I don't want to be on no revenge porn site somewhere. Like, damn, I don't want to get cat stacks and shit.
Yeah, but you
like,
gotta upload
I'm an old
that
school
shit.
dude. Like, I'm not trying to get caught out there like that.
Yeah, but that's in your... Put it in your personal files. You don't upload it.
Did
And you
you
lock
order
it.
Anything can
with
be
a
hacked
key.
nowadays.
Did you already order it?
Oh.
No, you sick fuck.
Did I order it already? Yes.
Add to cart.
I hadn't ordered it yet, but
Add to cart.
Weeks ago.
when I
Waiting for a coupon, you know, when you first click on the site and they're
Waiting
like,
for the-
oh, this is your
Look
code
on
for
Groupon.
10% off.
Look on
Right.
Groupon.
waiting for it to come to Amazon Prime so you get that free shipping.
My whole thing is like, what am I really doing with this footage? Like, I'm not gonna be like John Madden and like drawing the telestrator and be
You
like the
watch
czar.
it with your lady, and you sit there and be like, "Damn, we should have that position better," or like,
looking at my phone and
I'm
trying to
just
stroke.
listen,
Rather.
It'd be
all right. Wait, hold on. Let me switch hands.
I'm a very like experimental person and an extrovert. With my lady of like 10 years, we gotta be 10, 15 years. We gotta be having sex on a swing.
Good luck with that, butts.
Oh, I gotta. Well, you know,
What you got? Like a special
we gotta
room?
have sex with a swing. We gotta try some things.
You got a room?
Yo, listen. We've done the same position.
Mm-hmm.
Top,
No.
back,
No, you don't.
top, back, or back, front. What?
There's
It's
more
like
to
we
it.
gotta try different things.
There's more to it than
Kama
that.
Sutra.
You do gotta try different shit. It just keeps that shit fresh and
Yeah,
You gotta
you
keep
do.
it spicy.
spicy.
But you gotta let her know, hey,
That's a comfort
I bought
level.
a
Though.
dick
You
cam.
can't just bring in the swing. That's a big piece.
No,
of
it
equipment.
gotta already be there, and you gotta
But you
let her
gotta
know
do-
before you walk in. Hey, just to let you know. I
Oh,
bought a
yeah.
swing.
Yeah, that shit-
You bought a swing. What?
If
for
you've
the
been
kids?
with your lady for 10 years, You just putting that shit up while she goes to work, and your whole shit flip out on you because you blocking the dresser.
No,
Yeah, but you gotta make sure it's a room where she doesn't have every decor and the fucking dictionary there.
Right in the bedroom, dog.
So wait,
You gotta match the
there's no
drapes.
conversation. There's no conversation, no lead up to it. Next thing you know, you imagine
The,
you go
the
into
conversation already happened because she's like, "We should try some new shit one day," and you're like, "Word." That's the grand opening for like
Yep.
whenever you feel like you should try new shit.
Wait.
Don't even tell her.
Wait. You open the door. It's this big dominatrix bullshit. You're like, wait, hold on.
A swing is not dominant.
No.
you're
I'm just saying in general.
He already went too far. He went to the end game.
No.
Went that 50 Shades of Black.
Now, mind you, right? You said whatever. So she walks in one day. She sees the swing. Right? Next time you walk into the room, you see the dominatrix. Like, what's your whole
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, babe. What's my safe word? And then you get it cracking.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I used to get beatings, and that was never sexy.
One of my
I don't equate.
It's about being willing to try that shit. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it. Then you know
what?
Then you have that conversation. You never do it again. You already
But
didn't
there's
like
no
that
going
shit.
back.
Hold
There's no
on,
going
fuck
backwards.
it. Y'all my niggas. I'm gonna let you know.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Not my girlfriend, but one of my lady friends.
When
her safe word for me to make sure she's
tell us the
comfortable.
safe words. Man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
No, trust me, she don't give a fuck.
Is it
She
green
gets
eggs and
paid
ham?
for the shit.
Oh, all right.
Her safe word is train tracks. She likes to ride the Amtrak, and she likes to have sex on the train. That's one of her fantasies. I'm single.
Man, don't
I'm
get
30.
caught having sex on the train, man.
Listen, I'm
Just get a
30
sleep-
years
just get a
old, and I'm
sleeper car.
single, and I ain't got no kids.
Hey, just get a sleeper car though. You don't want to be having sex in the general public. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, we didn't have sex on a train.
Going through the tunnel at the same time.
I'm a classic freak. I like to
the stock footage.
be in my own setting or be in a hotel with some nice service.
Just get a sleeper car, man.
Yeah.
That way you can have sex on the train in the sleeper car.
It's more money, but
It's a little more money, but
you're paying for the security of it all.
as opposed to trying to slow stroke it while she's in your lap on a
In a tiny ass bathroom,
or the little ass bathrooms.
and both of y'all watching it on the cam. Like, you see that?
All right, man.
Put it landscape.
Experience. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen that's listening, you can ask me anything.
Hey, well, we up against it.
Especially
Anything
ladies.
else? We got time for one more quick one there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What we had? We had the BET Awards real quick. I know it was very nice.
Yes.
You want us to talk about the
Congratulations, Mary J. Blige, Life Achievement Award.
Yes.
You know what trendsetter?
Queen of the two-step.
Yo, it wasn't for her, Aaliyah, all them women back in the day.
She was
like the
Aaliyah.
style, the way they grew.
Ashanti.
You know what I'm saying? Like even the rappers were trying to sing Queen Latifah, MC Light, you know, a little bit more because Mary inspired them, and she, just like me, laid her cards on the table. She always had emotions on her sleeve, so that's why you know that generation women always connected to her, because I've always heard her in my mom's car, and my mom's friend's car. You talk about Mary, like if you talk about Mary bad, it's kind of like if you talk about Whitney back in the day before she had her downfall.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Rest
yeah,
in peace
yeah,
to
yeah.
the Queen.
Yeah.
You know,
Talking
so
bad
it's
about
like,
Whitney or
you
talking
know,
bad
there's
about
girls that
Michael
would
Jackson or some
defend
people.
Whitney to the death, like she ain't smoking crack. How you know she is? You don't know she is. You know, I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've been in the barbershop salons, but yeah, it was a beautiful night. Watching the performances and stuff. Little Nas X was there with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yep.
Did you know Billy Ray Cyrus went to Howard University?
Yes.
They said, "Wait, HU?" He said, "You know, only white boy up in there." I loved it. It was a good, diverse night.
Yeah, with the horses in the back.
Good. And last but not least, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Always going to keep his name alive and his story true. They gave him the humanitarian award, and very well deserved. His pops, his mom was there, his kids and stuff. His pops was like, he was so happy to want to come here and be there and stuff. And it was like, you know, it was sad, but it was his legacy and everything that he's done for his community is going to be like carried on for a long time.
He did have to G-check that dude one time and slap that dude in the face. That was necessary.
What happened?
A while ago, there was a video like I think it was a BET Awards back in the day, and he slapped a dude.
Oh, yeah.
His car. But
It
hey,
happens.
that dude
People
had it coming. That dude had it
I
coming.
mean,
sometimes
You know,
I didn't watch the BET Awards because I don't watch BET anymore.
me either.
I watched
Ever
it.
since they
I
sold,
just wanted to see the thing about
the
Nipsey.
potential they had as a network was so vast, and they just didn't have the right direction. And Bob Johnson sold that shit to Viacom, and now it's just black video channel as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so,
If they can get
I
back
can
to, I'd like to see somebody do like an ESPN thing with them, and they have like BET Sports, BET Movies. Well, they had Stars for a minute, but anyway, fuck BET.
if anything, I watched it because, like, me and my lady, we watched it, and I don't really watch. Only time I watch BET, really and truly, is when it's for their awards. Like, I only watch their award shows. Like, some of their programming, I see that they have a subscription based channel now, and they have exclusive rights to Tyler Perry movies. And one thing with Tyler Perry that a lot of people one thing with, and he got an award as well, but one thing people don't really give Tyler Perry credit for is the way that he built his empire. Aside from however you feel about him playing a woman and using that as his vehicle,
I just think he should have just stayed with the plays. Like when he started doing the movies were just the plays didn't translate well on screen for me.
yeah.
Like they should have just stayed as plays.
Yeah.
And maybe been on Broadway, and he could have won a
execution-
bunch of Tony Awards, and maybe gotten some different movies.
But the thing is that you see the thing is as a studio they were very young, so the quality isn't always going.
the quality is still not good, and he's been around now for over 10 years, and this shit is still the same.
It's
Because
good,
people
but
keep going out.
10
People are
years
not
versus-
forcing him. People are not forcing him to put out a better product because they keep flocking to the movie theaters to watch this trash.
Well, if anything,
Why would you change? You wouldn't change if people are spending
Personally,
millions of dollars on your
I
product. You're not
agree.
going to change your product.
I agree
but
with him.
It has allowed him to buy that lot
when
of
you-
land though, and have his own studio.
Oh, of
lot.
course, he's doing some shit for it. But
So
it
now it's like, how would you be? Is him versus MGM and Universal, like in the years compared to them, like he's very young in his
but
progression.
what else is he doing besides making his own terrible movies? He's
Well,
not putting
he's
nobody.
doing
a lot of-
Well,
is he
he's built
putting,
a-
is he putting
well-
other black actors and
Yes,
other black
yes,
producers
yes.
and other black
What it-
filmmakers
Yes,
on?
he is.
He
Yes,
gave
he does.
he was
does.
responsible
If he's
for
doing
giving,
that, then cool.
Yeah,
he was
does.
responsible for giving Taraji P. Henson a
Henson,
boost
yep.
with her career because he was the first one to give her what her worth is. Now
Yep.
they have to pay her more than
put
what he
Idris
gave.
Elba out
Know what
there
I'm
as
saying?
well.
So it's like his driving force within his movies and his
I mean, I
plays
get-
was always the elevation of the black woman, which
Yes.
left no shine.
Which I
for
think
a
is
black
dope.
man.
I just don't like his movies. I think they should have stayed plays.
Well, because
think-
they're always biased against
Well,
black
no,
men.
no, I
They're
see-
No,
always-
no, I just think they're trash movies.
They're trash.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
doesn't,
think
just
that-
like the-
I don't think he's that great of a writer.
it doesn't translate.
When it-
It doesn't
like,
not a great
translate the
director
same.
either.
It doesn't translate.
Well,
the
not
same.
even like I think he's a great writer because his plays are actually like as plays. I
He's a
think
theater director,
No.
not a film director.
right. It's different.
Certain plays
His
don't.
movies don't have that same
He
feel.
does his movies just like his theatrical plays.
And they
very
don't translate
sleek,
well.
boring camera, the same long wide shot. Excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like when you do directing, it's like you got to start learning from whoever you are inspired from, and start sampling those ideas to make it your own.
But when he puts it into the movies, though, like Daryl was saying, is that it's not translating well to the screen.
No, it's
so
not.
so certain things, like even with Fences, I haven't seen the play, and I'm very mad about myself about that. But that's something I'm gonna address with myself
That's
off
okay.
mic. But the movie itself was a good movie. Like some people didn't like it because it wasn't as good as the play. Certain things don't really translate from the stage to the screen, and it's very hard to have that. He's trying to make that effort, and he's making some money off of it, and he's putting it back into his studio, and he's giving it to his actors, and he's getting black production workers, even Grips and Best Boys and shit like that, even like low end type
and that's
shit.
dope.
The actual
I just-
land,
and he's building slowly, and it's only 10 years in the game.
the actual land that Tyler
that,
Perry
if
Studios
not
is
more.
built on is an old Confederate army base.
Yeah.
So it's like he's his product
Reclaiming his land.
and our artistic vision. We're not with, but with everything else behind that is like he's really the driving force for what is Black Hollywood now, and he's really
reclaiming-
pushing it.
He's reclaiming land, and
he's
if
doing-
anything, he might not be perfect.
No, but he's given opportunity.
doing
No,
No,
something.
I'm
He's
not.
doing
Like, I
something.
don't hate Tyler Perry the person. I just don't like his movies at all.
no,
Like,
no,
he's not
yeah,
getting my
yeah,
money
yeah.
until he puts out a better product. I felt the same way about
Yeah.
what the fuck was his name?
That Alex Cross movie was that only movie where he tried to do something that
But
wasn't.
he's a terrible actor.
He's a
so so for him to fuck up one of the greatest like book characters of all time, like.
dude. Listen, if
did-
you're a Tom Clancy fan, I'm
He
not
did it
saying
to-
Tom Clancy
and-
wrote
and-
that,
and he's up
but
against-
that's like Tom Clancy-ish right there.
And he's up against Morgan Freeman, who played Alex Cross before he did.
I know. I know.
So you can't go from Morgan Freeman to
Tough. Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
It's not that easy.
It's tough. Hey,
But, hey,
Will Smith had to
but-
reprise the role of the genie from Robin Williams.
Nah, yeah, but Will Smith.
That's
At
another,
the same time,
That's a whole
Robin
other-
Williams' voice
It's-
versus Will Smith visual acting.
No, because Will Smith hasn't made a good movie. He's like the Nicolas Cage of.
Oh damn!
He's like the black Nicolas Cage.
Thank you, bro.
Fucking, he's had like
I love him.
4 or 5 good movies.
I love Will
and
Smith.
the rest has just been
His-
trash.
His last great movie was 7 Pounds. Great, as in when it came to like writing, like as in
Acting.
the acting. Pursuit
Yeah,
of Happiness
alright.
was okay because of the storyline and
No, I'll
the
give you
truth
that.
about
Like,
Eric,
7 Pounds was 7
Gardner.
Pounds was he was good in 7 Pounds. I liked him in.
Ali was one of the last time he got almost
him
an
in Ali.
award.
I liked him in what is it? I Am Legend.
I Am Legend was dope, but
But-
it was predictable.
But recently, he's just been putting out
But
trash.
his acting wise though.
He's
So-
he's getting old. He's comfortable. He's rich. So when
Yeah,
you,
but
it's
he
like what
just-
they're saying with Kevin Hart. He's
What was
not
that?
funny no more because when you're too comfortable, it's like when you go broke for acting and you are broke as I am. Your focus is on that craft.
I want to
and
believe.
build that shit.
I want to be on your side with that. Except that there are lots of actors who are richer and still putting in a dope
what
performance
happens
every
is
time.
they expect you to do something, and when you don't do it and you try to break away from it and do something different, sometimes people are like, you know what? Why don't you just go back doing your old shit?
But it's okay if it's good.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's good. Like Jordan went to play baseball. He sucked at that shit. That was a bad move for Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
But he didn't stay.
Jim Carrey tried to do a dramatic role and it was good. And they were like, "Oh shit!"
No, but he had
Jim
practice
Carrey
with-
could actually act.
But
Wanna
he
know-
had to
but
practice
you're
with some horror
comparing-
movies, though.
You're
He had horror
comparing a
movies
safe
before he had the
actor
dramatic.
to a dangerous actor. A safe actor, like who we're talking about, is basically
Gonna stay in
he's
his square.
only gonna pick the ones that he's comfortable
Yeah.
with,
Stay in
which
his
you're
square.
not feeling.
He's gonna
And
Floyd
that's what
Mayweather
Will
the
Smith
game, and
has
that's
been
it.
doing.
No. Will Smith is just putting out garbage movies.
No,
'Cause
he
got
is.
money now, and he's
'Cause
like,
he's
"Oh,
trying to be comfortable.
let's
bro.
make a movie about a Tinkerbell and a fucking troll and call it Bright, and they're both cops."
Yeah.
and that shit was terrible.
Think of it this way:
He wasn't even in it.
It was
just
ambitious.
terrible.
It was ambitious.
when he was
Fucking whack.
when he was
Fuck.
offered
It was
Neo.
It was ambitious.
When he was offered Neo, the role in the Matrix,
first
he
time.
denied it.
I know.
Which rebooted Keanu Reeves' acting career.
Of course.
And yeah,
What if he said yes? Would it have been great as it is now?
Who knows?
but I see that
Who
Michael
knows?
B.
But
Jordan might
Will
be in the
Smith-
reboot.
I don't think that Will
of
Smith.
The Matrix.
I don't think
He's
that Will
smart
Smith is
about-
as good an actor as Keanu Reeves anyway.
When Will Smith
Keanu
was
Reeves is
young,
not really that good
he
an
asked
actor.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, how can I be the biggest movie star? Action and science. That's what he told him. What has he been doing? I Am Legend,
Yeah,
action
well,
and
he's
science.
he's trying to reclaim.
I, Robot, legend and science.
That doesn't
After
change.
Earth,
You're
Legend-
defending the fact that
No.
he makes a lot of money.
No, I'm
saying
defending the fact that he's comfortable in his
so
decisions.
what?
Which makes him bad.
So what? Denzel's comfortable. Denzel's way more comfortable than Will Smith.
He's done dangerous roles. Dangerous
Yeah.
roles that could blow his career.
And-
he does it all the time. And he directs it.
And he's good at them. And he's producing his own movies too, and they're not trash. Don't go and give Will Smith a pass because he's out there
I'm
making
not trying to
trash
give-
movies.
I'm not
because he's
trying to give
comfortable.
Will Smith a pass.
Because there's other comfortable motherfuckers that's out there not making trash.
I'm not saying that is the reason why.
That's what you said.
No, I'm saying he's comfortable in his roles. Doesn't make him a better actor. It makes him a shittier actor. You have to take risk.
well-
that's why I'm saying he gotten shitty.
Well,
he used to be good.
Even if
the gay kid role that he first. What was the name of the movie that he
The
played?
Legend
the
of
gay
Bagger
kid?
Vance is probably the best Will Smith movies I've ever seen.
No, even if he
Who
took
the fuck knows that movie? I know it, but
even if
that's
he,
the last
even
movie
if he
they don't
took-
even think
even
about.
if he took risk, he still has to play the role, and that's what Daryl's saying is even if he took risk and he had to play the role,
he's not.
He hasn't really been playing the role
He's not
recently,
play-
right?
even-
And he's been putting out trash, but that's
shit.
that's
Because
what
he's
he's
comfortable.
Oh yeah, for them.
we don't let the show see. This is why
Went
we need,
over.
This is why Vinny's important because Vinny keeps us on time with
And
the cameras
honest.
and shit.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta go to work.
We all.
The motherfuckers got shit to do today. But
I got
it's
an
another
interview today.
Saturday morning conversation in the motherfucking books, episode 40.
Yes, indeed.
40.
Don't forget to take a nap.
Don't forget to take your nap. You get over 40, you get naps exclusively.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do before I go to work. I gotta take like a 5-minute nap just to say I took a
Next
nap.
week is everybody enjoy their July 4th.
Yes,
or
indeed.
Thursday.
Yes.
Next week, I don't even know what the show's gonna look like. You're at Essence Fest.
Yes.
So we'll be live from Essence Fest.
Yes. Call in.
Shout out Boo Boo Andre. He's fighting tonight.
Oh yes.
That's right, Demetrius Andre fighting tonight in Rhode Island at the Dump.
In Rhode Island.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing shit, you should try to go to that if you can.
$25.
Catch it on Dazn
prices.
app. Dazn. DAZN. I'm about to let them know that I did that promotion so I can get paid.
Hashtag label out.
Always need
Hashtag label out. This is another Saturday morning conversation in the books.
Years.
We out.
Peace.
They've been